Why are you doing this, Kerrigan? Look, I know about your past. I mean, I've heard the rumors. I know you were part of those experiments with the Zerg, that Mengsk came and saved you. But you don't owe him this. Hell, I saved your butt plenty of times.
Jimmy, drop the knight in shiny armor routine. That suits you sometimes. Just not now. I don't need to be rescued. I know what I'm doing. The Protoss are coming to destroy the entire planet, not just the Zerg. I know that because, well, I just know it. I am a ghost, remember? Once we've dealt with the Protoss, we can do something about the Zerg. Arcturus will come around. I know he will.
I hope you're right, darling. Good hunting.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to level 9 of the Terran campaign, where we finally get to face off against the Protoss for the first time. Now, it should be noted that the Protoss are pretty difficult in this level to face off against, for various reasons. Before we really get flowing with this level, move the Terran command center to the right side so that we can get our mineral supply up and running, as minerals is the most important resource that the game has to offer. Also, it should be noted that what makes this level even more difficult is the fact that we are not allowed to kill any Zerg buildings, which sucks. There's a Zerg base right over here on the top. Not a very big one, not a very difficult one to take on, but they will be sending out attacks regularly, and we are getting attacked from different fronts. And the only way to deal with this is to build a decent amount of defense here on the top, and as well as the bottom, and then work towards units like battle cruisers. Once we get stuff like battle cruisers, this level does become pretty easy to deal with. So that's the easiest way out. If you want to go for a little bit more of a difficult approach, then you make use of Marines, Goliaths, and siege tanks. But it does make the level a bit more interesting taking that approach. Nonetheless, let's just get the basics up and running. We are gonna want to make use of the larger buildings like barracks and the factory and so forth in order to block off this area. Behind that, we are going to be building bunkers and missile turrets to make it more difficult for the units to get through. Now, let's see. Yeah, it takes a while to get started. This is not the only mineral line. There's one here on the lower left side that we are going to exploit. Let's use our vultures to explore a bit, see what is going on. The sooner we can get this base up and running, the better for us. Which is exactly why we're going to be sending this SCV down there to get that bunker up and started. Any attack from the Protoss and the Zerg are going to be on the lighter side for now. Actually, in fact, we should even move. Yeah, you can see not even that SCV can fit through. So these are the kind of things that we will take to advantage, because the Zerg will also be sending their mighty ultralisks in order to you know, take us on. So unfortunately, for most of the areas in this level, the gas is far away. And there's not that much that we can do about that other than building command centers closer to the areas. There's a base on the top right that is occupied by the Protoss, and yeah, we will also eventually have to go and take that down in order to expand our minerals. Of course, like I said, what we will probably end up doing is just go for battle cruisers. But in the meantime, we will be mixing it up with siege tanks, you know, some of these stronger units. Yeah. Okay, minerals are coming up nicely. We definitely need to go for something like an engineering bay as well. You can build it over here. Don't always build too close to the sides. They do have sunken colonies. In fact, let's make sure that there's not a sunken colony too close by. There we go. There's the Arcturus cavern.
Your forces are under attack.
Ah, great. I was worried about this.
Let's wax these critters. Stay cool, Commander. Remember the plan. The Zerg are to remain unharmed.
Good coordinates. In transit.
Something on your mind? What do you want?
Yeah, vultures are really great against Zerglings.
I read you.
In fact, probably a good idea to just build a bunker over there right now. Get it over and done with.
Report for duty, Commander. Go, go, go.
Next step, build our defenses.
Insufficient gasoline gas.
Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting.
Kerrigan should definitely stay in the base, preferably here on the Zerg side of the defense, because the Zerg is just not really gonna break through the defenses that I'm going to build. So I'm not even too concerned, to be honest. Of course, Kerrigan is a hero, so you must keep her from dying at all costs. Let's build another command center in order to get faster gas, especially since it's so important for the battle cruisers. Other than that, keep on making units. And definitely get some extra marines for in case the Protoss decides to attack, because they probably will be attacking very, very soon. Also, get this base up and running for obvious reasons.
Something on your mind?
This bunker over here should be fine. And if we really need to, we can just use the dropship in order to get a bunch of units there quickly.
Yes, sir. Orders, Captain. Checked up and good to go. Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Not enough minerals.
Oops, daisy.
Not enough minerals.
Piece of me, boy.
Not enough minerals.
I read you. Yeah,
I'm ready.
report for duty. SCV's good to go, sir.
Build a missile turret or two as well. And 2 siege tanks should be enough in order to hold the line here combined for these bunkers. +1 upgrade for now is more important than defense. Let's see, the gas flow should also be a lot more decent now. There is gas located over here if you want to get gas even quicker. Not a bad idea to go for. Just means more money that we need to spend. Now, for this area over here, 1 bunker should be enough because our units are primarily going to be standing on this area over here. So, don't worry too much about building massive defenses for this area. The back area, however, does need missile turrets in order to be defended. This area on the side as well, missile turrets for any mutalisks that they send our way. And as for the rest, just get the mineral lines up and running on that side.
Yes, sir. Orders, Captain. Affirmative.
A little bit of extra defense against zealots over here is a good idea. Don't block off this entire area. If we want to use mech, we are going to have to pass through that area. Ah, there we go.
Something on your mind? Go, sir. I read you, sir.
So yeah, as you can see, they do attack from this side as well, but I would not worry about that too much.
Affirmative. Orders, Captain.
Okay, time to have some fun with siege tanks, get those upgrades up and running. The primary reason why you probably don't want to go for using a, infantry style play in this map is because the Protoss has got High Templar units and they use a very specific attack called Psionic Storm, and that thing does a lot of damage against anything and everything, but particularly units with low life. So grouped up infantry die pretty quickly, needless to say. So just keep that in mind if you want to go for an infantry style build.
Yes, sir.
Let's get this gas as well. The mineral lines over here are looking pretty decent. And we can also now start looking towards... I don't know. I kind of... The battle cruiser way to go is by far the easiest way to go. I'm not gonna deny that. But for this tutorial, I kind of want to lean more towards other units and show you the kind of things that can be done with those units. How to go about a different approach that's not just going to help you with this level, but that is probably going to help you with future levels to come. So, yes, this is going to be a different way to approach this level from probably what other YouTubers will show. But just bear with me on this one. Okay, I should probably not block off that area though, because we want the siege tank to move through that area. Our defenses here on the side are solid. We don't have to worry about getting infantry armor at all, since we are not really gonna use infantry. Okay, and with this up and running, everything will be looking good and smooth. Let's just, for in case of emergencies, build a bunker over here to defend that line over there. And let's get our mech up and running. In fact, if we can get more, you know what, let's build them closer to one another so that we can cover more space. If we have 4 fully operational factories running, that's going to be great for us. This area over here we can block off with what do you call it, supply depots. Since everything seems to be in order now here on the bottom side, it will make it a lot more difficult for the Zerg to pass through this area. In fact, going for even something like spider mines will be a great idea too. Put that one on. Spider mines are really effective against the Protoss in my opinion, especially with all of their zealots and the ground-based units that they've got. So yeah, we should actually put that to our advantage. We need to get our armory still. I nearly forgot about that one. And we're going to use the space here at the bottom for mostly our supply and all of the other things. We can go in the meantime and harass them a bit. I don't want to use the speed for the vultures for this level, because vultures can also be pretty clunky, especially if they are speed based. Now, the vultures do well for the most part, except they struggle against units like dragoons. So just keep that in mind when working with the vultures. Right, we have our spider mines. Oh yeah, of course, a very important building that I forgot about, the academy. Kind of needed. Drop 2 spider mines and see if we can bait them to come out and play. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Nice. See if we can catch that dragoon with the spider mine as well. A large group of vultures like that will do really well against a dragoon. And of course, just keep on killing them. We should be fine from there on out. Don't forget about supply depots. Oh, and of course, don't let your idiot vultures just run into the battle like that. Alright. We don't have to go for it. Oh, run. Yeah, perhaps building a bunker there on the bottom side is not going to be a bad idea. At the same time, we'll see how we handle this. So, what we are gonna do is we are gonna go straight for the Protoss base here at the bottom side. Yeah, hit them where it hurts, basically. The base there on the top side is pretty well defended, for the most part. Oh yeah, scanner sweeps. This is what we want to go for. Lots and lots of scanner sweeps. Yeah, the base there on the top side is pretty well defended, but not unbearably well defended. The thing is that they will anyways be using the base there at the bottom in order to move their units. from the top side, from the bottom side to the top side. Perfect. Ow. Perfect. We're making good progress. Steady progress, but good progress. Let's see, we still need more supply depots by the look of it. See if we can bait them to come out and play. Anybody here? Nah, no need to worry about these zealots. Just micromanage. Okay, so we are pretty much at the foot of their base now. Where's the other siege? Okay, perfect. So, just drop like a bunch of spider mines. This is the kind of stuff that is gonna keep them from just running up with masses of units. Get whatever we can on siege mode. And yeah, now we just hold the line. Try not to lose any of our units. Ah, they don't want to come out far enough, huh? Eesh, of course, try not to lose your own units. Okay, yeah. Things are looking good. Prepare what units we can and use the high ground advantage. Now these siege tanks over here, we're just gonna use them to block off whatever area we can. Ah, there we go. Coming to assist their units. Actually forgot about the upgrades again. We don't have a science facility. But yeah, as you can see, we don't even have max upgrades, and we are doing quite a lot of damage against the Protoss already. And with only 3 siege tanks. Aww, lost those over there. So all of the minerals that we have, we can drop all of those spider mines. See if they come out to play. There we go. Now we can go for something like speed. I pretty much accomplished what I wanted to.
Your forces are under attack.
Stock up on the Goliaths and the Vultures. And this is pretty much it for the Protoss on this side of the level. Okay, so we've reached that phase of the level where we can literally just keep on making units now and sacrifice them. There's no need to worry about anything else anymore. Just sacrifice units and literally overwhelm what they've got. Am I seeing a unit yet? Yeah, kiting with the vultures are also pretty effective. Use that to your advantage. And drop a bunch of spider mines. If they decide to pursue us, they are gonna have another thing coming for them. Yeah, probably get rid of this one over here. That's okay, that's okay. We're still doing well.
Your forces are under attack. Additional supply depots required.
Ah, that's why we lost so many of our supply depots. That's why.
Additional supply depots required.
So with their lower base destroyed, that means that they cannot come to defend this area over here. And from here on out, everything is going to be pretty easy to deal with. Everything is going to be easy to deal with.
sir.
Pity that we lost all of those supply depots, but it's okay.
I read you. Affirmative. Just roger that. I can't build there.
Immediately, sir.
Vultures are incredibly effective for taking down harvester lines. So if you're playing a multiplayer match, keep that in mind. They can be pretty annoying to deal with, that's for sure.
Proceed. Identify target. Identify target. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
Report for
sir.
duty.
Destination. Destination. Yes, sir.
Your forces are under attack.
Destination.
Affirmative.
Orders, sir.
Report for duty.
Orders, sir. Delatitude, sir.
Slowly but surely getting into the groove of Starcraft 1 again.
What do you want?
Been some time, that's for sure.
Move it. Destination. Move it. Destination. Delatitude, sir.
Report for duty. I'm finished. I read you. I'm finished. Yes, sir. I can't build
Orders,
there.
sir.
Goliath online.
Orders, sir.
Goliath online. Acknowledging you.
Orders, sir.
And there we go, and we didn't even make any battle cruisers. This is the very style of Terran that I enjoy playing.
Orders, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir. Proceed.
And here comes the massive attack from the Zerg. Should be now, though. There we go.
Base is under attack. Receiving incoming transmission.
This is Kerrigan. We've neutralized the Protoss, but there's a wave of Zerg advancing on this position. We need immediate evac.
Base is under attack.
Moving out.
What? You're not just gonna leave him.
All ships prepare to move away from Tarsonis on my mark.
Base is under
boys?
attack.
How about that evac?
Damn you, Arcturus. Don't do this.
It's done. Helmsman, signal the fleet and take us out of orbit.
Base is under attack.
Commander? Jim? What the hell is going on up there?
Base is under attack.
And in short, that's how Sarah Kerrigan got betrayed. If you want to get more into the story, I highly recommend that you play this game and follow up on all of the events that happened. So basically for that last attack, there is really not much that you can do about that. You can build a massive lot of defenses that will, keep them at bay, but it's a never-ending amount of Zerg. So, that's that. The reason why I moved away Kerrigan, I've never lost her before in this mission, and I don't want to find out what happens if she were to die in a moment like that. So just move her away for safety. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video and found it helpful to go by an approach other than the battle cruiser maneuver. And I will see you next time for the very last level of the Terran campaign, where we get to take on the Terran Confederacy. See you next time.